오늘을 위해서 스페셜 메시지가 있는데요. 김시형 씨가 여러분들과 나누고 싶은 이야기가 있다고 합니다. 그래서 Brother 김시형, he prepared a special message and then he wanted to share with you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Thank you. Oh. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Hi everyone. It is so great to meet you. I'm about to share my Christmas story with you. Actually, although I'm not very fluent in English, I've created my script here with the help of many of our fellow church members. Yeah. My name is Kim Shihyung, and I'm 23 years old. I just finished my first year of college in Daegu. Do you know Daegu? Yeah. Oh, come to my city. Okay. And I'm still deciding whether to major in science or engineering. Even though I've only lived a little over 20 years, I've been through quite a few ups and downs. Today, I'd like to share a bit of my story. Would you mind listening for a moment? Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Then let's start. We are here today to celebrate the joy and gratitude of Jesus' birth. MC Jaeun said, and I wondered for a moment if my story might be out of place, like bringing a penguin from Antarctica to a party. But I decided to be brave and share it with you anyway. If you look at the screen behind you, you will see 5 keywords. I will tell my story using 5 keywords. First, let me talk about struggle. Have you ever wrestled with something deeply? My struggle was a bit different. I was born into a Christian family, and from a young age, I attended church regularly. I came to believe in Jesus early on, and my faith brought me so much joy. It was warm, fulfilling, and a big part of my life. But as I grew up, I made a surprising and painful discovery. That is, the church I considered my family was being labeled as a cult by others. I couldn't understand it. We read the same Bible, we believe in the same Jesus, and this church has been so good to me. Why would anyone call us a cult? That is when the questions and inner turmoil began to grow. To find answers, I turned to the internet. I came across the term a salvation sect, which I learned had 3 main branches. My church had split off from one of these, and then split again into another group. As I kept reading, I discovered that the Salvation sect had been at the center of major controversies in Korea's history. Yeah, its teachings on salvation were seen as overly exclusive, and because of that, it had been labeled a cult. My struggle with faith kept growing deeper. The thought of living wasn't easy, because I had shared so much love and fellowship with the people at the church. I kept asking myself, do I really need to cut off these relationships and walk away? There doesn't seem to be anything seriously wrong. Am I making this a bigger issue than it is? In my confusion, I prayed. I asked God to help me resolve this inner conflict and to bring unity under His truth. Then I enlisted in the military. Yeah. While continuing my base journey there, I couldn't avoid facing the issue of my church being labeled a cult. When meeting for the first time at church, it is natural to start talking about the church. This label created barriers. It prevented open fellowship and made genuine collaboration with others nearly impossible. I found myself longing to be free from the weight of this issue, to be able to worship and connect without hesitation or judgment. I even sought advice from experts in this field, speaking with cult counseling professionals. Many of them encouraged me to make a bold decision and leave the church. But their advice only deepened my inner conflict. I kept asking myself, why do they keep maintaining their denomination, causing further misunderstandings, despite already being so misunderstood? If I leave, am I condemning them as a cult all by myself? Yeah, and yet, staying didn't feel like an option either. But staying and leaving were painful choices. And no matter what I did, it felt like there was no easy way out. I needed a lot of courage to move forward. With the support of a military chaplain, I started visiting different churches. But no matter how many churches I attended, there was still a longing in my heart that wasn't being fulfilled. Yeah, that is when one particular person came to mind. Yeah, the second keyword is friend. If you look at the screen behind you, you will see a photo of my friend and me, taken at our high school graduation. Yeah, that friend is sitting right over there, saying, Suan, my high school buddy. During high school, I really wanted to share the gospel with him. Every chance I got, I would talk to him about Jesus, whether we were eating together or having late night chat in the dorm. But Suan always shut me down, saying there is no such things as God. His strong disbelief often made me feel discouraged. After high school, we went to different universities. As we stayed in touch, I learned about how his life was unraveling in college, and it broke my heart. I could only pray for him, asking God to help him find faith and Jesus and live with hope. And then something incredible happened. One day, I heard that Suan had started attending church. Wow. I was overjoyed. It was a huge answer to my prayers. Yeah. Soon after, I heard he had joined a Bible study. Wow. And a few weeks later, he got baptized. For a moment, I thought, wait. Oh, could it be a cult? Yeah, it's kidding. For a moment, but mostly I was just amazed. How did someone as firm in their atheism as Suan change so completely? I couldn't wait to find out. During my leave, I met up with Suan and we spent the entire night talking about faith. Can you imagine how overjoyed? For so long, I had prayed and hoped to share the gospel with him, and now it felt like a miracle had happened. Even now, I can't forget that night, staying up until dawn, discussing the truth and the gospel with Suan. It was such a powerful moment. Isn't it inspiring to think of young college students in this day and age spending the whole night passionately sharing the gospel. But then the problem was not about Suan anymore. It became about me. Not long after, Suan found out that I was part of a group associated with the Salvation sect. He was shocked, to say at the least. At first, I felt defensive. I almost blurted out, "What is the big deal?" Yeah, but then I decided to take a different approach. I chose to be honest and ask Swan for help. I said, "Swan, do you think I could get some help from your church's pastor?" And that's how, thanks to having such a good friend, I ended up standing here today. Yeah, the third keyword is gospel. When I met with the pastor, he didn't pressure me to make an immediate decision or demand that I leave my church right away. Instead, he shared a story with me that really stuck. Yeah, I prepared something for you. Just a moment. Yeah. I made it. Here are two 10,000 won bills that I will prepare myself. Among these, yeah. Can anyone guess which one is real and which one is counterfeit? Would anyone like to give it a try? Yeah. Very difficult. Yeah. Who anyone can give it a try? Okay, I will turn over this. Okay. Same base, and another base. Yeah. Okay, this one. This one is counterfeit. It's real. Yeah. Which one? Yeah, I will give you this bills. if you the right one, is true or fake? Okay. Which one do you? Try or give it a try. Raise your.
Can I touch and check?
Okay, touch and check. Okay. I'll give you. Yeah. You may know this. What is the truth? Anyone to give a try? Yeah, I will give it. No Korean. Sorry. This one? I will check. This one bake. You choose what? Okay.
I think all are real.
Or everyone?
I think
Okay. Alright. We have no time. This one? Okay. I will check. Sorry. You are right. Yeah, Buson is. Buson is right. Congratulations. Yeah. Where it is? Yeah. But both of them are real bills. Thank you for participating, and this ties directly into the message from the pastor. To identify counterfeit bills, you don't study the fake ones. You study the original. Yeah. He explained that rather than focusing on what's wrong or what might be misleading, I needed to look at the essence of truth, the core of the gospel itself. This simple yet profound message shifted my perspective completely. Yeah. It all came together perfectly with the start of summer break. If you look at the screen behind behind you, you will see a few photos related to my summer break. During the time, I had the incredible opportunity to focus on studying the true gospel in depth. I spent those weeks carefully comparing everything I had been taught and believed since childhood with the truth of the gospel. Step by step, I examined what was the same, what was different, and what might have been misunderstood. But what stood out most was not just recognizing what was wrong or different. It was discovering what the gospel truly points us toward. Seeing its purpose and beauty brought me so much clarity and gratitude. For the first time, I felt like I was holding onto the heart of the gospel. Yeah, the first keyword is community. I started to wonder, where do I truly belong, and which church should I commit to? Since I live in Daegu, I honestly didn't think I would keep attending 나무아래 church here in Daejeon. The pastor also suggested that I stay with their church only during the summer break and then look for a local church in Daegu once the new semester began. He was being incredibly considerate. Knowing my past connections, he thought it might be easier for me to join a new church if I could say I was attending a church in Daejeon, rather than face unnecessary suspicion. His thoughtfulness made all the difference. At first, I thought this would just be a time to study the gospel and learn about the truth. But during the summer break, as you can see on the screen right now, I ended up joining a camp and even participating in retreats and with the members of 나무아래 Church. Through those experiences, I grew much closer to the community. Then, starting in the second semester, I began taking part in migrant mission training. I still clearly remember my first day at 나무아래 Church. It was a Friday. And they were holding a special seminar for international students. That day left a strong impression on me. Isn't it amazing? 나무아래 Church, the church my friend attends, wasn't just a church to me. At first, I came here because I was grateful. It was the church that had such a profound impact on my friend's life, and I hoped it could offer me some guidance as well. But as time went on, something unexpected happened. 나무아래 Church didn't just help me, it became a deeply precious community in my own life. Looking back, even I'm surprised. I never imagined that I would build such strong connections, have so many meaningful conversations, and feel so at home here, or in such a short period of time. It turns out I wasn't the only one traveling to 나무아래 Church from far away. There is a deaconess who comes all the way from Suwon to worship, and during the semester, students from Siheung and Busan live in Daejeon and come to worship here. So coming from Daegu to Daejeon for church started to feel completely natural. I'm also deeply grateful to Deacon Kyungil and Yangji for kindly providing me with a place to stay at their home. Yeah. Until now, I had mostly learned about the gospel through sermons I heard at retreats or during worship services. But at 나무아래 Church, I experienced something completely different. The lives of the members weren't just about talking about the gospel. They lived it. During the week, they spent their time serving international students, living as missionaries in their everyday lives. That is when I realized something profound. The gospel is not just a message you hear. It is about building relationships, creating community, and living missionary. At 나무아래 Church, the gospel was not just a concept. It was a way of life. Yeah, the final keyword is hope. Yeah, you have been listening to my long story. Maybe it felt a bit boring. But now I'd like to share my hope with you as I wrap up. May the pain of discrimination become a gospel of hope. I spent my childhood, teenage years, and even early adulthood struggling with the label of being part of a cult. It felt like an endless, dark tunnel. I experienced unspoken societal pressure, misunderstandings, and discrimination. It left me feeling hurt, frustrated, and at times deeply angry. How many people are out there who have gone through something similar to what I've experienced? Being labeled as a part of a cult often meant losing out on educational, social, and communal opportunities. Each time that happened, I felt a deep sense of discouragement and sadness. But through the Namua래 church community and the military community, I discovered something powerful. Communities that are grounded in the true gospel don't discriminate or treat people with hostility. Instead, they seek unity and work together to build God's kingdom. This realization gave me so much hope and comfort. The church I belonged to before didn't commit crimes or do anything inherently evil. However, each story had created issues and it lacked communication with other mainstream churches. Sorry. The bigger problem was that evangelism within the church often led others to unknowingly join to a group labeled as a cult. That is where the real concern lay. Leaving my precious church was not an easy decision. I still carry feelings of sadness and guilt about the relationships I left behind. Even now, those relationships feel unresolved, and that is something I still wrestle with. But through this new community, as I have experienced God's love in a deeper and more personal way, I have begun to feel hope, even for the people I left behind. Now, I pray with a new perspective. I hope to see bridges built between churches for us to work together to share the gospel and to experience the joy and peace of God's kingdom alongside one another. You know, Jesus himself was misunderstood in so many ways. He was criticized for eating with tax collectors, prostitutes, and sinners. The religious leaders of his time rejected him, accusing him of breaking their laws. But Jesus didn't judge or reject them. Instead, he loved them just as they were and patiently waited for them. So for people like me, who are struggling with inner conflict and unresolved questions, I would be deeply grateful if you could pray for them the way Jesus would, with love, patience, and understanding. Yeah, now this is final slide. As I have shared my story with you, the struggles and conflicts that have shaped my journey, I've come to realize something profound. All of it, every moment of turmoil, was resolved through the love and peace of the gospel that Jesus brought into this world. It is this gospel that gives us hope, that allows us to dream of a future filled with purpose and meaning. The military chaplain and my fellow soldiers and the members of Namua래 Church lived out the gospel in their lives. Through them, I experienced the warmth and joy that comes from truly knowing Christ. They helped restore my heart and showed me what it means to live in God's love. My prayer is that this same love and peace, the love Jesus brought into the world, will overflow into your life as well. Yeah. And if you are looking for a place to experience this love and community, I warmly invite you to Namua래 Church. It is not just a church, it is a family. We welcome anyone who's searching for hope, for connection, or simply for a new beginning. Let's grow as friends and family in Christ together. Yeah, thank you so much for listening.